I'm Jose Hernandez, and this is the Blazar Remus 45mm lens. Let's get into it. So Blazar Remus 45mm T2. I have to be honest, I bought this as an experiment. As you know, if you're following me on my YouTube journey here, you know that I'm an amateur. I don't claim to be any kind of like pro videographer or, filmmaker or whatever people call themselves. But I do feel like when you're learning a new medium, like I've been learning for the last 5 years, I do like to experiment with lenses and with like ways to shoot and lights. And I was watching some videos on YouTube and I got freaking influenced into this thing. Looking back, I've owned it for about 9 months. I don't use it all that often. Not because I don't like the way it looks, but because it really is a special lens and I only whip it out for like things that I want to look a certain kind of way. And that anamorphic look is a real thing. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, you're looking at a spherical lens right now, and then I could switch this thing to this anamorphic lens and you're gonna see like, man, there is a difference. It's like a bit of I don't know, it's like a certain ingredient about it that I just love the way it looks. I'm using it for B-roll. I've been using it for talking head. And, I'm like in love with this thing. It's the only one I own. I got it for $799 back in October of last year. Hopefully the prices come down a little bit on these things. I tried to look for it on the used market, could not find it. I still can't find these on the used market. If anybody knows where to find them, let me know. I'm looking for 35. And, like a lot of people, talk shit on some of these YouTubers about how they're shilling and like, they're selling products and, they're just trying to get your money. I get all that. But, I looked at Cam Mackey's videos on this particular lens and I fell in love with the way it looked. And I wanted to see if I could replicate it just because I wanted to see what it looked like. And here I am spending my hard-earned money just to try to see if I could get the same look that he did. And I gotta be honest with you, like he's not wrong. And the people who are like, reviewing these lenses and telling you to buy them or saying, hey, it's a good idea if you do have one or two in your kit. I think they're right. I think that these lenses are special. I think for the price, it is actually very special. And if you have the money or the spare cash and you want to buy a manual lens, I think that you should absolutely buy one of these Blazars. This is a PL one. This is not one of the Sony ones. I use it on my Lumix S5X, S5 IIX. I use it on my Lumix S9, and it's a little heavy for my S9, to be honest with you. It's kind of really heavy. It feels like a quality. This thing, if you hit somebody with this thing, they're gonna get messed up. Like, this thing is heavy. Like, this is like a rock. This will kill you. I promise you it will. So if you ever get pissed off, if somebody doesn't call you like a filmmaker, you just whack them upside the head with this thing. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a filmmaker. Maybe something like that will help. But yeah, I think that if you're looking for an anamorphic lens, absolutely. I tried the serial ones and I didn't like the way they looked. I tried them on my Micro Four Thirds cameras. I tried them on this one on Super 35 mode. Didn't like it. This is the first time I bought an anamorphic lens where I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty cool. It does look different. I knew when I got into it that that I would get something special out of it just based on what I've seen online. And here I am a year later and still loving it. And I absolutely think that if you're gonna look into one of these things, absolutely buy it. I'm not affiliated with them or anything like that. I just felt I should share. I've been trying to post more often, and I think that this is one of those lenses where I think you should actually spend your money. Now, yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna leave you with some B-roll that I'm gonna take in a little bit with this thing, and then we'll go from there. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. And like I said, if you like these videos, like and subscribe, or if you want to comment on how bad I am at this, just knock yourselves out right in the comment section. I love it. Just comment. And I appreciate it. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.